Life for Ben Trotman, a vibrant and energetic 41-year-old father from West Sussex, was brimming with promise. He had a loving partner, Emily, a beautiful young son named Alfie, and a career he found fulfilling. Their days were filled with laughter, weekend adventures, and the simple joys of family life. They were building a future filled with dreams and aspirations, a future that seemed as bright as the summer sun. But fate, as it often does, had other plans in store. One seemingly ordinary summer day in 2023, a day that began just like any other, would irrevocably alter the course of their lives, casting a long shadow over their hopes and dreams. It was a day that would be etched in their memories forever, a stark reminder of how quickly life can change. Ben collapsed unexpectedly at home without warning. One moment he was there, full of life, and the next he was on the floor, unconscious. The suddenness of it all triggered a wave of panic and chaos. Emily, terrified and helpless, frantically called for an ambulance, her voice trembling with fear. The minutes that followed felt like an eternity as they waited for the paramedics to arrive, their sirens piercing the quiet suburban streets. The initial tests were inconclusive, but further investigation led to a devastating diagnosis, a diagnosis that would shatter their world. Glioblastoma, the most aggressive and deadliest form of brain cancer, a cruel and relentless disease that offered little hope. The news hit Ben and Emily like a physical blow, a gut punch that left them reeling in disbelief. Suddenly, the carefully constructed future he'd envisioned with his beloved partner Emily and their precious son Alfie, a future filled with milestones and shared experiences, was overshadowed by a dark cloud of uncertainty, a looming threat that cast a pall over everything they held dear. The specialists delivered the grim prognosis with a heavy heart, informing Ben that his remaining time might be measured in mere months, not the years he had always taken for granted. The agonizing thought of leaving his family behind, of missing out on Alfie's childhood and Emily's love, was an unbearable weight on his soul. In those initial agonizing days, a suffocating blend of fear, disbelief, and profound sadness consumed them both. How do you even begin to tell your loved ones that you might not be there to witness the graduations, the weddings, the countless precious milestones you had always dreamed of sharing? In the face of such devastating news, Ben and Emily instinctively clung to each other for strength and solace, resolutely determined to confront the daunting unknown together as a united front. They were suddenly thrust into the complex and overwhelming world of oncology, clinical trials, experimental treatments, and agonizing decisions that no family should ever have to face. But amidst the fear and uncertainty, one unwavering truth shone brightly. They would fight this battle side by side, with every ounce of strength and determination they possessed, cherishing every precious moment they had together. The journey that lay ahead was undeniably daunting, filled with challenges and uncertainties, but even in the darkest of times, a flicker of hope, however faint, stubbornly remained, a beacon guiding them forward. To grasp Ben's battle, you need to understand glioblastoma, a cancer so aggressive it's often called a death sentence. It invades the brain with tentacle-like cells, making complete removal nearly impossible. Standard treatments, surgery, radiation, chemotherapy rarely stop it for long. The average survival is just 12 to 18 months. Fewer than 5% make it to 5 years. The blood-brain barrier, meant to protect the brain, also blocks many drugs from reaching the tumor. This makes glioblastoma especially hard to treat. For patients and families, the diagnosis means facing a future cut short and dreams put on hold. The disease attacks not just the brain, but the spirit. This was the harsh reality Ben and his family had to confront. They weren't just fighting cancer, they were fighting time itself. In Ben's darkest hour, when the weight of the diagnosis felt unbearable and the future seemed shrouded in uncertainty, a glimmer of light appeared on the horizon. The path ahead was daunting, filled with challenges and unknowns, but amidst the darkness, a beacon of hope began to shine. Hope arrived in the form of Dr. Paul Mulholland, a figure who would become a pivotal part of Ben's journey. His expertise and compassionate approach offered a sense of reassurance during a time of immense fear and anxiety. Dr. Mulholland was a leading neuro-oncologist at University College London Hospitals, a renowned institution at the forefront of medical research and patient care. His reputation preceded him, instilling confidence in Ben and his family that they were in capable hands. Dr. Mulholland listened, truly listened, to Ben's story, to his fears, and to his hopes. He empathized with the immense emotional burden that Ben and his family were carrying, creating a safe space for open and honest communication. And in that consultation, he offered something rare, a chance to fight, a chance to defy the odds, a chance to rewrite the narrative. It was a lifeline in a sea of despair. He explained Ben might qualify for a groundbreaking clinical trial, a cutting-edge research program exploring innovative approaches to cancer treatment. This trial represented a potential turning point, a new avenue to explore when conventional options seemed limited. It involved an experimental immunotherapy drug, a novel agent designed to harness the power of the body's own defenses to combat the disease. The prospect was both exciting and daunting. Immunotherapy aims to train the body's own immune system, teaching it to recognize and destroy cancer cells with precision and effectiveness. It's a fundamentally different approach, to attack cancer cells, targeting them specifically while minimizing damage to healthy tissues. This precision is what sets it apart. A targeted approach unlike traditional chemotherapy, which often involves harsh chemicals that can have widespread and debilitating side effects. The idea: give the drug before standard treatment, a strategic move designed to maximize its potential impact, priming the immune system for battle, preparing it to launch a powerful and sustained attack against the cancer cells. It wasn't a guaranteed cure. Dr. Mulholland emphasized the importance of realistic expectations, acknowledging the inherent uncertainties of medical research. But it was a shot at a different outcome, a chance to explore a new frontier in cancer treatment, a possibility that ignited a spark of hope within Ben and his family. Joining a trial meant risk and uncertainty, potential side effects, and the possibility that the treatment might not work. It was a gamble, but one with the potential for significant reward. But for Ben, it was a chance worth taking, a chance to fight back against the disease that threatened to steal his future. The alternative was a predictable, grim path, a future defined by the limitations of conventional treatments and the relentless progression of the disease. With Emily's unwavering support and Dr. Mulholland's expert guidance, Ben felt empowered to make a decision that aligned with his values and his desire to fight for his life. Ben chose to fight as a pioneer, venturing into uncharted territory in the pursuit of a better outcome. He enrolled in the trial, taking a leap of faith and embracing the unknown with courage and determination. Stepping into the unknown, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. It was a leap of faith, a testament to his resilience and his unwavering spirit. One that could change everything, not just for him, but potentially for countless others battling similar conditions. For the first time since his diagnosis, the crushing weight of despair began to lift. Hope felt real, tangible, and within reach. The fight was on, and Ben was ready to meet it head-on, armed with hope, determination, and the unwavering support of his loved ones. Ben's strength, his unwavering resolve, came from the deep well of love and support that was his family. They were his bedrock, the foundation upon which he built his courage. Emily was more than just his wife. She was his anchor, his confidant, the steady hand that guided him through the storm. She was standing by him, a constant presence through every doctor's appointment, every consultation, every moment of uncertainty. Emily was there to face every fear, every doubt, every moment of despair, offering unwavering support and a comforting embrace. Their son Alfie's infectious laughter, a pure and innocent sound, brought a much-needed light, a spark of joy to even the darkest of days, reminding them of the simple pleasures in life. In the midst of grueling treatment, the endless appointments, and the constant worry, Ben and Emily made a conscious choice to celebrate life, to embrace every moment, to find joy amidst the challenges. They solidified their commitment, their love, their bond. They got married, a day filled with profound love, unwavering hope, and a powerful act of defiance against the shadow of cancer. Then, as if a beacon of hope, their daughter Sophie was born, a tiny, precious symbol of hope, a testament to life's resilience in the face of uncertain times. Holding Sophie in his arms, feeling her tiny hand grip his finger, Ben discovered a renewed sense of purpose, a powerful reason to fight, to be there, present and strong for his children, to witness and cherish their every milestone, big and small. Every precious family moment, every shared laugh, every loving embrace became fuel for his fight, a source of strength and determination. The journey was undeniably an emotional roller coaster, filled with highs and lows, moments of joy and moments of profound sadness. But through it all, love remained their constant, their guiding star, their unwavering bond. They celebrated every small victory, every positive scan, every moment of normalcy, supported each other with unwavering love and compassion through every setback, every challenge, every moment of doubt, and they never lost sight of what truly mattered most: family, love, and the preciousness of each and every day. This unwavering bond, this unbreakable connection, gave Ben the extraordinary strength to endure the unimaginable. Family was his unwavering reason to keep fighting, to keep hoping, to keep living, even when the odds seemed insurmountable. Ben became one of the first to try the new immunotherapy drug, receiving it before standard treatment. The goal: awaken his immune system to recognize and attack the tumor. The process was grueling, physically and emotionally. Every day was a test of faith, with no guarantees. Ben focused on the present, drawing strength from his family and doctors. The trial represented a bold new frontier in brain cancer treatment. Ben's courage paved the way for future patients. After weeks of treatment, Ben's follow-up MRI was the moment of truth. No one expected what they saw. The tumor had vanished. In glioblastoma, this is almost unheard of. Dr. Mulholland and his team were stunned. There was nothing left to remove. Ben continued with radiotherapy and chemotherapy as a precaution, but the primary battle was already won. For Ben and his family, the news was pure joy. A second chance at life. The weight of a terminal diagnosis was lifted, replaced by hope. While they knew this outcome was rare, they embraced it fully. Ben's story became more than survival. It became a beacon of hope. His recovery challenged what was thought possible. For the first time, a future seemed within reach. Against all odds, Ben had beaten the disease. Ben's miracle was made possible by a community's determination. Dame Siobhan McDonough, whose sister Margaret died of glioblastoma, launched Margaret's trial to fund Dr. Mulholland's research. Her campaign raised hundreds of thousands, making the clinical trial possible. Without this grassroots effort, Ben's treatment might never have happened. It's proof that community action can drive scientific breakthroughs. The trial's success is just the beginning. More research is needed to help others. Margaret's legacy lives on in every life saved. Hope is built on the power of people coming together. For Ben, life after the trial is a gift. He cherishes every moment with Emily, Alfie, and Sophie, knowing how precious time is. His focus has shifted from survival to truly living, embracing fatherhood, savoring small joys, and planning for the future. Ben's story inspires others facing brain cancer, showing that breakthroughs are possible. He shares his journey to offer hope and encouragement. Ben is a testament to the power of research, fundraising, and resilience. The future is uncertain, but Ben faces it with gratitude and optimism. His story proves that even in the darkest times, hope can shine through. Ben's recovery is more than a personal victory. It's a turning point in the fight against glioblastoma. His case proves immunotherapy can achieve the impossible. Scientists are now racing to understand why it worked for Ben and how to help more patients. Continued research and fundraising are crucial to unlocking new treatments. Every trial, every donation brings us closer to a cure. Ben's journey is a new beginning for the brain cancer community. It highlights the power of patient courage, scientific innovation, and community support. The fight isn't over, but the future is brighter than ever. Thanks to pioneers like Ben and dedicated researchers, hope is real. A cure for glioblastoma is no longer